Hi everyone, how are you today? I am so excited to finally be filming another video. It has been a while since I've actually filmed, not so much since I have edited. I spent all day yesterday editing. It was absolutely insane. It took me 14 hours. It was also my first video though, so I guess I was a little unprepared. So now that I know, I'm gonna have to set a very fair amount of time to edit my videos. So I'm just so excited to be back on here with another video. Today's video is going to be my New Year's resolutions. And I know some of you might be thinking that this is so tacky or just overrated, and a lot of people do make New Year's resolutions and they just don't stick to it. My goal here was to create resolutions that would just better yourself for the year of 2017. And I feel like everyone wants to achieve that. I think everyone wants to better themselves. I don't think there's any exceptions with that. So here they are. My first New Year's resolution is conscious shopping. This just means to be conscious about the places that you're shopping at. So basically, I'm not going to go into full detail in this video. Put a couple links down below that kind of explains where I'm coming from. But fast fashion is a very cruel industry, and I actually didn't know much about this until recently. So the year of 2017, I've made the decision to stop supporting fast fashion and their cruelty towards workers, meaning labor, and also towards the environment. It is just absolutely disgusting if you look up and really read about what is going on that they are hiding from us. So basically, long story short, fast fashion has turned into an industry that changes up the styles of their clothing every single week. So maybe when our parents grew up, they only experienced 4 seasons a year. Well, now we are experiencing 27 seasons a year with fast fashion because they're constantly changing up their types of clothing. And they will literally take something that you saw a week ago off the shelves and put something new on there because they constantly want consumers to buy. Well, I'm done supporting that industry who is just so cruel. I have decided to support the local communities by only shopping at thrift stores, meaning Goodwill, Savers. There's some other options out there, but those are the two that are closest to me and my demographic. So that is what I have committed to. That was my first New Year's resolution. I knew that I wanted to do it. And guys, there are so many benefits to thrift store shopping if you didn't already know this, which I didn't until very recently. I used to actually shop at them and kind of feel like a little weird because I knew that I could afford new clothing, but I was shopping at this place that was so cheap and, you know, make the connection about used clothing, anything like that. So now that I've started shopping there, I don't think I could ever go back, guys. It is absolutely insane the things that you can find there. Brand names for under $10. I just got a pair of vegan leather boots from Savers for $9.99. Like, what? Sorry, I don't know. Maybe you don't know, maybe you do know, but it's very hard to find faux leather boots, winter boots. It's so hard. I finally did, and I was so happy. I was so happy. So that's just a little example of what I got from that. It was just absolutely amazing, and I really think that you guys should at least check it out. My second New Year's resolution is to wake up at 7 a.m. every single day. Now, this might seem a little crazy. I might lose some of you on this part, but I've just been a creature of habit of waking up at like noon every day on my day offs. And it's just your whole day is gone, guys. Your entire day is gone. You aren't ever very productive. And I've just decided that every single day I am waking up at 7 a.m. And eventually your body will get used to this. If you keep it up for 2 weeks, your body will get used to it and you will not feel tired. And I am the furthest person from a morning person. Let me just put that out there. I am absolutely positively miserable in the morning and I don't want anyone to talk to me. Well, this is gonna change because I'm gonna wake up at 7 a.m. and feel refreshed because I'm gonna do it constantly. My current lifestyle right now kind of requires me to wake up at 7 a.m. at this point with YouTube and my day job. But I feel like it's a very, very, very productive and good challenge for myself, and I think it's extremely necessary. My next New Year's resolution is to have a set morning routine written down on a list. And it's extremely important to me because if I don't write something down, I probably won't do it. I won't have the motivation to do it. But if I see boxes next to everything that I have to do that day and they're not checked off, that's going to kind of irritate me. I guess I have a little bit of OCD in there, but I'm gonna feel like I need to get it done. And chances are you really do need to get it done. You're just a procrastinator like I was. So make sure that you have a written down morning routine, and eventually you'll do it so often that you won't have to go by that list anymore and it'll just come so natural to you. I think the number one way making your day positive is making your bed first thing when you get up. Unless you have to go to the bathroom. Obviously that doesn't count. But make your bed first thing. It just sets this fresh, clean slate for the day, and you had already been productive for that certain amount of time. And as soon as you woke up, and it's just an incredible feeling. I started doing it at the beginning of 2017, and ever since, I don't think I would ever go back to not doing that. It just makes your room look so much cleaner too, if nothing else is. My next New Year's resolution is to be committed to YouTube, you guys, twice a week, so 2 days a week. I usually have 2 days a week off from my day job, so I felt like that was a very safe goal to make. I do work full-time as a fragrance associate. I sell-find fragrances, so unfortunately they're not vegan or cruelty-free. They are high-end fragrances, but that is currently my day job. So am I happy with it? No, I wish that the brands were cruelty-free, but it is what it is right now, guys. So anyways, I want to be committed to YouTube 2 days a week, at least. So that means I will be getting 2 videos up a week. On which days, not so sure yet. Gonna be honest with you. I know that one of those days will be Tuesdays, not so sure about the other day. So stay tuned on that. My next New Year's resolution is to keep your room organized. And I don't just mean, you know, that's a very broad statement. I think a lot of people kind of put that as one of their New Year's resolutions. I'm talking about keep it organized every single minute. Meaning if you think for a second that you're just gonna put your shirt down and you'll hang it up like right after you finish getting ready, don't do it right then and there. Be deliberate. Make sure that you're not procrastinating at all. So I guess that's another way of interpreting keeping your room organized. Don't procrastinate. Just keep it organized constantly. My next New Year's resolution is to become more minimalistic. And this is brand new to me. I recently saw a documentary on Netflix called The Minimalists, and they talk about a minimalist lifestyle, which I had never really considered or thought about before. But after I saw that, I was like, wow, I had never even thought about all this stuff that I owned, and I never thought about maybe why I was buying all of these things. Was I trying to fill a void? Was I just buying because that's what advertisement and marketing told me to do? So I really sat down and thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna totally clean my life out of all that shit. I've looked around in my room and I see so many unnecessary things. I'll tell you right now, one of the things that I won't get rid of are those lights behind me, because they just give me such a warm feeling and they truly do add value to my life. I just love lights. I think something about them is just so homey feeling, and I love them. So if you have a collection or something that you believe does add value to your life, please keep it, because if it adds value, why wouldn't you? I'm just talking about products that you maybe bought because you thought, oh, they're cute, that might look cute on my wall or something like that. That is a very unnecessary product. Minimalism is about what you truly need, and what truly brings value to your life. So I won't go into full detail in this video. It's just be conscious about everything around you. Do you need it? Does it add value? If not, why did you buy it, or why are you going to buy it? My next New Year's resolution is practice the law of attraction every day and master it. So if you've never heard of the law of attraction, I would highly, highly suggest watching the documentary The Secret on Netflix. Law of attraction is basically a universal law. You can't prove it. That is the part where I lose a lot of people. No one can prove the law of attraction, but when you put it in your life, you will quickly learn that it does exist and it is a real thing. So I won't go into full detail right now. I'll link a description in the description. I'll link a link in the description, and you guys can read up about it or watch a video. So basically, the law of attraction is whatever you think, you will get. So if you're thinking negative things, like, my boss just yelled at me, you know, why does she have to do that to me? I don't understand why she's always in a bad mood. Well, if you keep thinking that, she's literally only ever gonna be in a bad mood to you, because that's what you're thinking, so that's what you're gonna get. She's going to continue being in a bad mood. If you think about, oh my God, I'm a winner, I'm a lottery winner because I just won something on a scratch ticket, then guess what? You're probably gonna win again. If you get wicked excited about it and it makes you feel amazing, you're gonna get it again. So what you think manifests. And their law of attraction is a very complicated subject. It is also a very in-depth conversation that I'm not going to have right now, but you will see it eventually. My next New Year's resolution is use up all of your products before you go and purchase more. And maybe I should reword that. Use up each type of product before you buy more. For example, I can give you a great example and my motivation for making this a New Year's resolution. I am obsessed with candles, like you would not believe. It's absolutely insane. And I still own candles that are not cruelty-free, meaning they don't come from companies that are cruelty-free, or they contain some sort of animal ingredient. And I'm working to get through those first before I go on and purchase anything else. And I have so many of them that in 2016 I just kept buying all these different scents because, you know, I thought, oh my God, I don't have this one yet, I need it. No, like, I already have 15 candles that haven't even been burned once yet. Why do I have to continue to buy more? So my New Year's resolution is to use up all of my things before I purchase another one. And that can go literally for anything. So that's also something to think about. My next New Year's resolution is to accomplish the body that I want by the summer. Now notice that I said accomplish my dream body, meaning work at it, enjoy working at it, and then get it. Because law of attraction. If you're working out and it makes you miserable, it doesn't make you feel good, you don't like the thought of working out, then you're probably not going to get great results. If you find a way, a fun way to work out, some way that you would enjoy, doesn't even have to be intense training or anything. It can be going for a walk. It could be bike riding. It could be running for very short amounts of time. It's something. If you truly enjoy doing that and it makes you feel good after the workout, then you're going to want to work out more and you're going to accomplish and achieve that body for the summer of 2017. So that is one of my New Year's resolutions also, to find a way to love working out and love my body and love everything about health and how I'm going to accomplish that. My next New Year's resolution is to slow down, to stop rushing. I am the worst person for rushing all the time. I leave everything till the last minute, meaning I get ready at the last second so that I could be at work right on time, not a minute late, not a minute before, right on time. And I need to stop doing that because it stresses me out so much and it really turns my vibe into a negative one. So I need to reset my vibes and go into positive thinking. And the only way that I can possibly do this and to possibly not be stressed out getting ready to go somewhere or anything like that, I need to slow down and stop rushing. Just enjoy life, pace yourself, wake up earlier, do what you have to do so that getting ready isn't a process. You know what I mean? So that is one of my main New Year's resolutions, definitely. And my next New Year's resolution is to live with purpose. Don't just accumulate assets. What I mean by that is to, live for something. Don't just live for yourself, or don't just sit home on your day off and do nothing. As enjoyable as that might seem like it is, it's not going to get you anywhere in life, and it's definitely not going to better yourself. So live with purpose. For example, I have adopted, and I'm not saying that you have to do this, I'm just saying that I have adopted a vegan lifestyle. And I never thought in a million years that I would be the person to ever say that. I didn't think those words would ever come out of my mouth. But it did, because I watched a documentary called COWSPIRACY on Netflix, and it sounds like it's about animals, but it's really not. It's about the environment and the environmental effects of the meat, dairy, and egg industry and what all of that does to the environment. It's not so much about the animals. If you want to know about the animals, that's a different documentary that I'll link down below. It's called Earthlings. But I've adopted a vegan lifestyle, and my life has become more than just myself, far more than just myself. It is for the environment, for the human race, for the animals, and so much more than that. But I'll start with those three, and it has truthfully changed my life. It has changed myself for the better, like you wouldn't believe. Like, I still can't believe the change that I saw in 2016. I have been vegan since April 17th, 2016, and my life has just become amazing, absolutely amazing. So that really gave my life purpose. And coming on YouTube here, this is giving my life purpose. I'm sharing information with you guys. There's nothing else that I would rather be doing. So I'm so grateful for all the opportunities I get. But anyways, that's just what I'm going to say. Live with purpose. Find something that gives your life purpose. Hang on to it, because that's what's going to make you so unique, and it's going to open so many doors for you. And my last New Year's resolution for now is to save at least 50% of my paycheck and put it into my savings account. I think in our generation today, nobody really thinks about saving. They just want to spend, spend, spend. And that is not necessarily our fault. That is all of the corporations, all of the brands who spend millions and billions of dollars in advertising and marketing every single year. And it's just getting worse. It's definitely not going to get any better. It's not going to slow down anytime soon, the more technology grows. But it's just so important to save your money. Cost of living is going up like an insane amount. It's a lot of money to buy a car, a house, insurance. Like, people don't understand. I feel like we're at if you're in your early 20s, you're at the very beginning stages of all that, most likely. I'm not saying everyone is, but a majority of early 20-year-olds are, you know, figuring out really fast that it's extremely expensive to live your life, pretty much. And that's another great reason why minimalism, I think, is a great idea for me right now. Spending less money, getting less stuff so that I can move from place to place and not really have to worry about it. So there's a lot of benefits about that also. Okay guys, well that completes my New Year's resolution video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got some sort of value out of it. Let me know down below what all of your New Year's resolutions were this year. I am so intrigued and interested to know, because if I see something that inspires me, I would love to start incorporating that into my resolutions also, and into my amazing year that's about to come up. So thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, I love you guys so much. Please subscribe and like if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Vegetarian, and I ain't fucking scared of him.